Make sure you're on slide number 6 so we can talk about this likelihood scale. Like I told you guys at the beginning of our lesson today, your probability is always going to be between 0 and 1. That 0 to 100% chance of something happening. Depending on where something lies on this scale, we use different words to describe that probability. What's in the middle of 0% and 100%? 50%, with the decimals being between 0 and 1 and 0.5. There are words to describe these range of probabilities. So at the very low side of something, 0%, we call this impossible. Impossible. If there's a 0% chance of something happening, it cannot happen. It is not possible. Like we talked earlier, rolling the 8 on a number cube on a dice, it's impossible. There is no 8 on a number cube. There is no 8 on a dice. I can't do that. That would be impossible, we would say. This middle range here, between 1% to 49%, we would call this unlikely. It could happen, but there's not a very good chance of it. Like if you want to win the lottery, you could win the lottery, but there's not a very good chance of that happening. So that 1 to 49%, we call that unlikely. Unlikely. This 50% chance in the middle, like we said, flipping the heads on a coin, it could happen or it couldn't happen. We call this as likely as not. So there's a 50% chance that it could happen, and there's a 50% chance that it couldn't happen. The chance to get it is as likely. It's the same as it not happening. That's exactly 50%. This range of 51% to 99% chance, we call that likely. Over 50% chance, there's a good percent of that happening. There's a really good chance that that could happen. For example, if you want to roll a number on the dice bigger than 1. Bigger than 1. Well, that's the other 5 numbers on the dice. Those are all bigger than 1. There's a really good chance of that happening. Boom, it was a 2. I won, because it's easy to do. Again, another 2. It's easy to get a number bigger than 1, because it's not often that it's going to land on it. So 51 to 99% chance, we call that likely. And if something has a 100% chance of it happening, it is certain. It is certain. So for example, if I say that you want to put all of Miss LaRosa's students into a hat, all your names into a hat, and you want to pull out a student that goes to Sterling Middle School. All my students go to Sterling Middle School. So it doesn't matter which one I pick, any one of you guys are going to go to Sterling Middle School, because otherwise you wouldn't be in my class. So that's an example of a 100% chance of something happening. Or sometimes you see in the forecast on the weather, 100% chance of rain. And then you get sad because maybe you have to walk to school in the rain. That's kind of a bummer. There's no chance of rain that I can see right now on my phone, so I can't show you that there. But we will be seeing it here soon. I put over here on the side a little cheat sheet to help you out with those basic fractions turned into decimals and percents. It helps to have those memorized. They don't have all of them on there. Like it doesn't have that 1/6 like we see with dice a lot. But again, just go into a decimal, divide, decimal to a percent, move it 2 times to the right. So we're gonna slide on down to our last slide, slide number 7. And like I was saying just a little bit ago, oh, I got a text. We're going to match the different chances of rain to how we would describe them with words. Again, that'll be on slide number 7 on the next video.